Tēnā koutou katoa. My name is Jo, and today I stand here as a senior leader at Lifewise and a qualified mental health and addictions clinician. I'm recognised in spaces where I was once dismissed. Yet even now there's a whisper inside me that says, you don't belong here. That whisper comes from my lived experience of addiction, prison and homelessness. It is a whisper that our whānau hear every day when they are told they don't matter, they don't deserve a second chance, and they are destined to fail. At Lifewise and at Merge, we confront that whisper every day. Our lived experience team meets people on the street with aroha, with offering a hot meal, a safe space, and someone that truly sees and recognises them. For many, Merge is the first place where people's mana is restored. It is often the first step back into housing, to belonging, and to recovery. But compassion alone won't fix a broken system. The housing crisis is pushing more and more people onto the streets. Every night, more people are sleeping in parks, cars, and in public toilets. And this isn't just about shelter, it's about belonging and mana and dignity. On the streets and in our systems, people are constantly fighting for their humanity. Every averted glance, every dismissive wave, every time you cross the street to avoid them, it chips away at people's sense of self-worth. At work and income, whānau are too often met with suspicion before they've even said a word. That judgment is more than an adjustment. It is a barrier to a better life. And when people do get access to housing, their choices are too often unsafe, unsuitable, and stripped of dignity. It is a system that tells them they need to be grateful for whatever scraps they are given. It is a system that doesn't recognise that safe housing is a basic human right. I know because I lived this too. When I came out of prison, I had no home, no job, no support, and my road back to homelessness and incarceration was almost certain. This wasn't a personal failure, this was a systemic failure. But I also know what changes lives. My own journey has taught me that a person's worth is not defined by their past mistakes. I had people that looked past my addiction, my mistakes, and my bad decisions. They saw my potential. They gave me a chance. And because of that, I found my voice. This is exactly what we must do for our whānau. Believe in their potential, not punish them for their struggles. This voice in my head may never fully disappear, but is also no longer a source of shame. It's a reminder of where I've come from and the importance of the work that we do. It fuels me to ensure that no one we serve must hear that same voice telling them that they don't belong. This is where leadership matters. Auckland needs leaders who understand with great power comes great responsibility, who put the right to a decent home at the heart of every decision, who restore focus on affordable housing, who invest properly in homelessness services, and who choose compassion over suspicion. Safe housing is not a privilege, it is a fundamental human right. And when you are used to privilege, equity can feel like oppression. But those living on the margins, equity is the only path to dignity, belonging, and hope. So if you want to lead this city, stand with us and lead real change, because the cost of inaction will always be paid by the most vulnerable. And that is a price too high for our whānau who are worthy of a better future. Ngā mihi.